Okay, so I have a question for you. Did you achieve your goals in 2021? Neither did I. So that being said, I have no idea about you, but in 2022, I am not kidding around. I have important goals to achieve, and I really do believe that the goal achievement process is not talked about. And there's so much misinformation within the new year, especially, that's given out, and so much thing that is not understood how to actually achieve your goals in 2022. So that being said, I'm gonna give you guys some of the tea. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start off with the problems and the mistakes that we make when we are trying to achieve our goal. Mistake number one is that we take too long to plan and not enough time to actually act and execute our ideas. As humans, we have the emotional and mental capacity of constantly romanticizing ideas in our heads instead of actually executing. Like, our planning to action ratio is so much higher than our action to planning ratio. We take too long to plan and not enough time to execute and act out those ideas. And as much as you see from like constant how to actually like achieve your goal videos, they always tell you write down your ideas and have a vision board and all that stuff. That is not bad, but when it comes to that ratio on planning and how to execute them, you can spend 24 hours coming up with a vision board and you spend 3 hours actually doing what you need to do to achieve your goals. Something that you always need to constantly ask yourself is, what have I done today, yesterday, on the last 72 hours to actually help me achieve my certain goals, or to help me progress towards my certain goal. Mistake number two, something else that we do, is we set our targets too small. So one of the books that I've been reading, the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, one of the things that I have seen is that we tend to underestimate the work to achieve our goals, and with that in mind, we set our targets and goals too small, and with that, we act too small. We need to set big enough goals that excite us, goals that will actually help us get out of bed in the morning. Because if you put a goal that is way too small, if you're saying I want to work out once a week, that is not a goal that will excite you. It's not a goal that will get you out of bed every single morning. It'll get you out of bed once. Just once in the freaking week. So we need to set goals that align ourselves with our action. We need to set goals that are important to us and goals that will actually help us get out of bed in the morning. And this is actually a really fun thing to do. When you sit down and you set these goals and you're writing them down, it'll help you learn a lot about yourself, because when you're setting these goals, you get to find out what is important to you and what is not. And when it comes to these types of goals, you should never ever set small goals. Set goals that will excite you. Set goals that will help you get out of bed every single morning. Set goals that are important to you. One of the main problems I feel like everyone in the entire world is making right now is they're setting more than 3 goals, and that is a huge problem. I feel like one of the things that you should never do is you should never set more than 3 goals. But with that having in mind, you should always brainstorm the things that are most important to you, because it helps you learn a lot about yourself. And when you have these 3 goals in mind, it helps you to plan out, to make a system that will actually help you to achieve these goals. And I feel like that's where my 3 goals for this year really show. Like, some of the 3 goals that I have this year is to make viral videos, to make videos that will go viral, and to grow my channels. That all falls under one category, on my passion, on the thing that I love doing. Maintain my strongest relationships and to weed out the weak ones. That's one of the things that I really want to do. I want to maintain the relationships that I have that are strongest, and to weed out the ones that are pulling me down. I need to make a gap. I need to form a gap. And if the person at the bottom is not going to catch up with me, then they'll be weeded out. And the people who will catch up to me, those are the people who I know will continue to be in my life and continue to help me be the person that I am today. And obviously, one of the other things, I want to get a 4.0 GPA in school, obviously academics, all that stuff. So let's talk about some things that you should do in order to help you achieve some of your goals. As I said before, the planning to action ratio should be lower than the action to planning ratio, but that also means that you should also always consider the planning option. Always need to write down your goals and make a plan or a system that will make sure that you achieve your goal. If you have a goal, write it down. If you do not write it down, you do not have a goal, you have a wish. That one's by Steve Maraboli, by the way. You have to write your goals down. If they're not written down, they're just dreams. When you write things down, it sets off a chain of events that will constantly and eventually change your life. One of the things that I've realized is that our failures in 2021 should influence our goals and our successes in 2022. I'm pretty sure we all failed at something in 2021. I'm not going to argue that. I definitely failed at a lot of things in 2021. Which one did you guys achieve some of your goals in 2021? If you did, please tell me in the comments down below, because I did not, but that's okay. Which is why I'm saying in 2022, I am not playing around. My failures in 2021 should influence my goals for 2022. Some of my failures were definitely making decisions with rashness and executing them too fast. Some of the things that I was doing in my life, especially when it came to society and myself, is that I was making decisions out of fear and rashness, and I was executing them way too fast. I was not thinking about me, I was thinking about how they would affect me in the future. Obviously, when it came to YouTube and all that stuff, I really failed to upload and to make videos and to double down on the content that I really love making, and that obviously messed me up a lot. But I'm really planning to change that in 2022 and make things a lot better. And then obviously I was forcing society's opinions and society's standards on myself when it comes to being a teenager, and that was not great at all. I'm not even going to argue with that. As a 15-year-old and I was as a sophomore, I have so many society's opinions and standards on how I should live, interact with other people, and that really made me fail and really messed me up and really changed my life, but in a really negative way. And one of the things that I really want to do this year is I do not want to let society change who I am, because really, who honestly defines normal? Let's talk about timing. How do you plan on timing your time in order for you to achieve your goals? So one of the things I've been studying, one of the things I've been looking at the past couple of weeks is the 12-week year. So the basics of the 12-week year is to help you get more done in 12 weeks in other than 12 months. 12-week year is the guide to shortening your execution cycle down from 1 year to 12 weeks. Most organizations and individuals work in the context of annual goals and plan a 12-week month execution cycle. Instead, 12-week year avoids the pitfall and low productivity of annualized thinking. This helps you redefine your year to be 12 weeks long. In 12 weeks, there just isn't enough time to get complacent, and the urgency increases and intensifies. 12-week year creates focus and clarity on what matters most and a sense of urgency to do it now. In the end, more of the important stuff gets done and the impact on the results is profound. To help you look into your life as 4 quarters and what you will do with your life in every single quarter. To change your year to be not 12 months but 12 weeks. Change your life and turn your year into quarters, and your life will drastically change. Setting goals is not easy, and when you set goals, you obviously have to have a basis of setting goals, and with that basis you should definitely have key principles. Why are you setting your goals, and how do you think these principles will uplift you and create a foundation on how you're setting your goals? Obviously, the key principles of goal setting is commitment refers to the degree to which an individual is attached to the goal and the determination to reach it, even when faced with obstacles. No matter what happens, your eye is on the prize 24/7. No matter what happens, no matter how you see, no matter what changes in your life, commitment to achieving your goals is what you should prioritize constantly. Clarity as well. You need to specify your goals and to put you in a direct course on what you want to do with your life. When you set your goals, you also need to set attainable but challenging goals as well. The goals should be there, but they should be attainable, yet they should be challenging. They should challenge you. They should make you get out of bed every single morning in order for you to go out there and get your goal. And obviously there's a lot more to this, but that is where I want to close off this video, and I really want you guys to have an incredible year. You can achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. You're going to do this. This is mad. You are going to do an incredible job this year, and I'm so proud of you in advance. And also, one of the things that you really need to do if you want to achieve your goals is you definitely need to prioritize your mental health. I have an entire podcast about it. If you guys want to check out my podcast, go to grooveteenagerpodcast.com. Links will be in the description. You can listen to it on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, wherever in the world you listen to podcasts from. And obviously, you need to straighten out your life and come up with productive days and nights. And obviously, if you guys want to check out a video, I made a video right over here where I show you guys my productive 7 a.m. day in the life. And if you guys definitely want to see how to plan your life and how to execute your life throughout an entire 7 a.m. day, make sure you check out this video. Subscribe if you're new. I love you guys very much. You guys got this. You will definitely achieve your goals. I'm so sure about that. And if you thought any of these tips were good, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. But till then, go over here and watch me struggle for an entire day and show you how a 7 a.m. productive day in the life works. I'll see you in that video.